Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be talking about how we can integrate Drupal with S3 bucket of AWS. I have actually seen lots of videos available which shows how we can integrate Drupal with S3. But when I was exploring the different ways of integrating Drupal with S3, I found only the one way, which was the public way. I did not find any suitable or helpful video or blog which could help me in integrating S3 with private file system. In S3, if my bucket is private, then how can I um, uh, how can I use the concept of pre-signed URLs? So I did not find any video or blog which would help me with these two ways. So in this video, I would be exploring, or I would be sharing how we can integrate Drupal with these three ways. So for the integration, all we need is the bucket. So obviously we have the bucket, we would have the bucket name, the region where the bucket is hosted, the access key and secret key of the IAM user with app permission, Drupal application obviously, and a contributed module called S3FS module. If I see this module, so this module is needed. All I mean, if I talk about the contributed modules or any other thing, all I need is this module and the S3 bucket. Uh, I would recommend to install this module, as in download this module with the help of Composer only, as this module is dependent on the AWS library. So and if we do not download the module from the Composer, ideally we should enable or install this AWS library. For this demo, I have already enabled the module to save the time. So I'll go and I'll see S3FS, the module is enabled. Uh, the module is enabled, and at S3 level, what all we need a bucket which I have created for this demo called as Drupal Hacks Alpha. Second thing, whenever we enable a module, whenever we create a bucket, the default access is that it is not publicly accessible, and we can see it is blocked from here. So if I am creating any or uploading any file directly from this S3 bucket, I'll save and upload the file. It is uploading 100%, and I'll see it is uploaded. I'll click on it and I'll access from this object URL, and I'll see that it is giving me access denied error. So it is because by default, whenever we create any bucket, it is publicly not accessible, and it can be turned off. The setting can be turned off by from this centralized place called bucket policy access. I have turned it off. I have to enter confirm because this is something related to security. It is saving, and now my bucket is publicly accessible, and I'll go and it is showing me again. Okay. It is showing me this public access settings updated successfully. So I'll go upload another add file. I'll tell you guys later why I was getting that access night even when I have turned off that block public access setting. I'll go and I'll see I'm getting this access night again. Permission is, give me a second guys. Okay, this permission is block public access. Okay, so now we have to tell AWS that see allow read only access to everyone. So how we can do that? We can do that by creating policy. bucket policy. So S3, the AWS gives a helpful tool which we can use to generate the policy in Fly. So I'll give principal as star as in to allow everyone. Um, Allow what? Allow get URL, get object, and the ARN is the ARN of as in of my bucket. I'll see and I have to enter star as in to allow everything inside the bucket. I'll generate the policy, copy from here and sorry and paste it. And I'll save it. Now I can see this label as my bucket is now public. I'll go and refresh it. I can access the image. Go and refresh it. I can access the image. Uh, I'll empty my bucket. Sorry, it is empty at Drupal level. So my bucket is set. At Drupal level, I need a module. I have enabled the module. The next thing is I have to go to this module configuration or settings page. I have to provide the access key and secret key, which I have already. There are two ways I can directly provide it from here, but the recommended way is to pass it through the settings.php. I did it. If I go to this setting.php file, I have. Give me a second, guys. Let me. It is visible. So I have provided this through the environment variable. So this access key and secret key is set from the setting.php file. Next thing is we need is the bucket name. So this is the bucket name. I can get it from this. This is the bucket name. The region where it is hosted, currently it is hosted at Asia Pacific, Mumbai region. What else I need? Nothing. I'll go from this tab. I can check whether the configuration I have set are correct or not. I'll click on this validate button. If it is going to show me the message with your configuration works properly in green, I have configured correctly. If it is going to show me something in red, there is some mistake I have done. Currently it is green, then I can go ahead with my first way, which is the public S3FS way. So for this, what do I need to do? I need to tell Drupal that see use the S3FS way. So for this, as soon as I enable the module, I would see three options available here. First one is the local file served by the webmaster, which is the Drupal itself. Second, Amazon Simple Storage Service, and the third one is private local file served by the Drupal. This is because I have set the path of private file system in my setting.php file. If I have not set up any path in my setting.php file for private file system, I would not see this option because I have. That is why I am seeing this option. We should save this configuration. Now at field level, what do I need to tell? I need to tell my field that uh, I'll go to the respective field. I have created a field called as public image. I'll go to this field and I'll at settings level I'll have to again select where am I going to upload the image. I will upload the image whatever I'll upload for this field at S3 file system. So I'll save it. Now what do I need to do? I just need to test whatever I did. If that is working or not. I'll go S3 with public. I just to tell you guys, this bucket, if I refreshes, this bucket is empty. So close it. I'll close it. Close it. I'll close. I'll upload the file as cat1, cat1, and I'll save it. I can see the image is coming from my. It is showing that it is coming from my Drupal file system. I'll clear the cache. Could be some cache issue. uh, let's wait. And I'll go and I'll see where it is coming from. It is coming from from S3 file system. I'll go open the image in new tab and I can see the image is coming from public file system. Great. So I have accomplished this task of saving my uh, wait a minute, let me see here if it is being saved here or not. Yes, it is being saved here. This is cat11. Now what it is, just to cross check that nothing is being saved at my Drupal level or in the Drupal file system, because earlier at the first step it was showing me that it was coming from Drupal's file system. So I am at the default directory ls and ls file, sorry, go to file system, uh, 2020. I'll go and I can see, if you guys see, nothing is of, it is today is July 8, but this is not the file name. The file name is CAD11. So there is no such file with that name. Okay, so the first task is done to configure S3 with public file system. Now next task is to use S3 as a private file system. So before moving forward, just let me tell you guys that what public or private file system is. Private file system is if I'm saving any file with private file system or in as a private file, it means that it will show me some path, and it will show me the false path, which means it will show me a path here, and if I go and check, the file should not reside there. The path will be something else, and the location of the image, the actual location of the image would be something else. So it would be private to me, as in I cannot figure out where the file actually is located. So that is the private file system, I mean that's the private file system of Drupal. Okay, now I'll configure my S3 and S3FS module for private file system. For this, what do I need to do? I'll have to configure this S3FS module. I'll have to configure the advanced settings, which is use S3 for private file system, and I can do that by setting this variable to true in my setting.php. I'll go to my setting.php. Sorry, and I'll you come uncomment this use s3 s3fs dot use s3 for private to true. Also we have to define certain if we have not, for using private file system we have to define the file for private path also. So I've defined it as this, the approved site path and files. I'll exit, refresh it, as I have, as in clear the cache, as I've made changes in my setting.php file. Okay, I'll see if it is coming as checked. Yes, it is coming as checked. I'll go and check if everything is done or not. Yes, done. I'll go at again at the S3 file system level. Oh, sorry, I should go at the Drupal file system level. I'll tell that use Amazon Simple Storage for all for download method. Preferred download method, I'll go leave it as here. I'll set it later. I want to show you guys something. I'll go at my image level, the image configuration. I have created a separate file called as private image, and I'll go to the settings and set private files s3fs as the prime as the option to down up save this file name. So whenever I'll upload any file, it should save in my S3 bucket instead of my Drupal file system. I'll create a new article called as S3 FS with private. I'll go and upload cat2 to, sorry, that2 cat2 and save it. I'll refresh it. I should see. I'm refreshing just to be extra sure. It is telling me that the file is coming from Drupal system files style medium private section, and I'll go and check it. See, I'll go. This file is telling us files styles medium files styles medium, and it is telling me the file is at private cd private to 2027 cd 2027 and cat2. There is no such file as cat2 ls, no such file, which means it is not coming definitely from here, or it is not being saved at my Drupal file system level. Then where it is coming from? If I go at my S3 bucket at the root level, I should refresh it. I should see the folder S3 private style medium private this and cat2. So this is coming from here. So the advantage is, I from the private file system, I am not, or the user is not able to identify where the actual location of the image. It is telling that it is coming from the Drupal file system, but actually the file is located at the or at S3 level. uh, so this is also done. If I talk about the third level, also one more thing I want to show you guys. If I show you the that tree, this is the public image, public, it should use the Drupal S3. It should come from the S3 and should show S3 URL. So it is showing S3 URL. The file exists here, but it is showing the local, the false URL, because it is, we have configured it to use the S3 FS with private file system. The third and the last is to use the private bucket with pre-signed URL. So I'll be talking about what pre-signed URL is, and what is the concept and why do we use it. Uh, Suppose, whenever I have told it earlier as well, when we create a bucket, by default the bucket is not publicly accessible. By default, the access, all the access is blocked from here. So right now we can access or see the file from here, but as soon as I block the public access or of this bucket, I would not see the file from here. So to do this, I'll go and block my public access, and I'll refresh it, but I do not need. I cannot see. I cannot download, or the file is not visible here, because I've configured my bucket to be private completely. Open the image, access denied. So what to do in this case? If I want to keep my bucket as private, and even then I want to see my images, what do I do in that case? So in that case, I have the concept. I can use the concept of pre-signed URLs. So pre-signed URLs are the URLs with the set timeouts, and with token and certain information is built in the URL. With the help of that information, group AWS bypass this, as in checks if it is the present URL or not. If it is, then it bypass this access, and if the present URL is correct, then it gives the access to the image or media or object within that timeout or timeout of that preset signed URL. So, for example, what I meant, this is a bit complicated. So, what I meant by this is, let's configure it and then see what I meant by this. So, to configure this scenario, as in my bucket is private, and even then, if I want to access my images, then in that case, I what do I need? I have to configure this, use S3 for public, and as in sorry, then I would have to configure this upload whatever I am uploading as private, because by default, even then, even if I upload anything from this STFS module, it uploads everything as public. So I would have to upload this, configure this option to true, to upload everything as private, and then disable this option, because if I'm enable this option, I should disable this option. It is mentioned here, uh, here. If you enable this feature, you can't enable this feature. So so to enable this option, I'll go to my settings.php file and sudo vi settings.php, and I'll disable this, enable this, sorry, use for, I'll disable this option and enable the upload as private option. uh, I have made some changes in the settings.php file. I'll go and see, okay, this is enabled. Also, one more thing, I have to specify the timeout of the my pre-signed URLs. This is configured from here, and if I set something here, then only my pre-signed URLs will be generated. So I'm specifying it as 60 seconds. I'll go and I'll check as I have to the specify I have to specify the pattern where I mean the location for which it is going to generate the pre-signed URLs. So all my everything of all my images are being created in this folder. So I'll go, or I'll create this S3FS public slash char. One more thing, I have everything is being saved in this folder. So for this, I'll go public. I mean, no such folder is being created. S3FS public. I'll go and I have to enable this as well. I'll go use for public. So I'll go and clear the cache. I'll go here, validate, and my configuration works properly. One more thing, okay, I'll talk about it later. Okay, now I'll go this folder. The image is still not accessible. I'll refresh it, see if I'm getting pre-signed URL here or not. Okay, let's go and upload. Give me a second, guys. I have to tell Drupal to use the public folder or public folder of the S3FS. So I'll go to my image setting, image field setting, this public image, and I'll set it as use public S3FS. Public S3FS. I'll clear the cache, remove this file. I'll create S3FS cat3, save it. I'll see what it is showing me. It is showing me the Drupal way. I'll clear the cache. Again, I'll go. Even then, I can't access my file. Uh, S3FS public styles blah 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 blah. Okay, access denied. Access denied. I must have done something wrong. I'll go refresh this. This folder has been created. I'll go and see what I did wrong for generating the PCI. This I have enabled. This I have enabled. Sorry, I was using slash here. I should use it as this. Refresh it. Okay, now I can access the image. Ideally I should, but I'll see why I can't, because I open the URL and I should see something. It is showing me that signature doesn't match. Why? Okay. So it is appending this italk URL, and if I remove that, I can access the image. I'll see if I can access the image directly from this URL, which is the actual URL of the image. I can't. It is giving me this access denied. So I'll see if I can access this image after 1 minute or not, because I have specified this the timeout of this image as 1 minute. So I'll see if I can access this image after 1 minute or not. Let's wait. We can check it if the file is being saved here or not. I'll refresh, go to this file, cat3, cat3 public. I'll access this file from here. I can't because it is giving me access denied. Even then I can access it from here, and now it is showing me this. I have passed that 1 minute. It is showing me the error that request has expired. So from this method I have two advantages. I can access the object of private bucket. I do not have to grant public access to my bucket. Even then I can access my images, and also I have the feature of giving access to my object or images for limited time. After that time the request would expire. The user would not be able to access the image. So these are the ways which which I have found that were not available through blog or video. So this is it. Thank you.